Your life, listen to me.
This is Darien Young, a 29-year-old shoplifter who has just taken a mother and daughter hostage inside a Victoria's Secret. In this video, you will see 3 other instances where police respond to hostage situations. But first, let's go back to Darien Young, the knife-wielding man who held a mother and daughter hostage.
Hey, stop! 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 You good?
We begin on July 27th, 2023, when police in Miami Beach, Florida receive a call from a Victoria's Secret store about a suspected shoplifter. But when officers arrive, they find 29-year-old Darien Young taking a mother and daughter hostage at knife point.
Hey, who you looking boss? Hey, step out behind the corner.
Drop this kicks. I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, this shit.
Holster down! Back up! Your life is not over. I'm telling you right now. I swear to God.
Your life is not over.
She will die.
Your life is not over. Your life, listen to me.
Don't do it.
Back up.
Don't do it.
Hey, back.
What's going on?
Crossfire, watch crossfire.
What's going on?
No, go now.
Watch cross.
Watch cross.
As you can see, the officers have realized the severity of the situation and have now taken out their lethal weapons.
All of you!
Tell me what is going on.
Bitches, just put the knife down, man, and we'll talk.
Push that forward.
Push it forward!
Push what forward?
Her. She knows what I'm talking about, so I can see it.
What are you talking about? What is it that you
The cart.
What
In front of the mirror.
Bro.
Girl.
Go out that way.
Oh, please.
Hey, you don't go out that way.
Just back
Go that way.
up.
Go that way.
Back up. Move the cart. Move
What cart?
Move that rack. Move this rack so he can see in the mirror.
Here's the 20.
Back up!
You're good. I promise to God, you're gonna be fine. I just need
We have several officers inside the store, and you communicate with the subject. Right now, we need
I swear to God, you're gonna be fine. Just
available units on Lincoln Road, in Jefferson, Michigan.
Trust me.
Assisting with carrying out.
You're gonna be
Go in the room, she's dying.
What's going on?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, stop! 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 Stop!
Darien tells cops he'll count to 3 before using the knife on his terrified victims. He's shot once in the head and is soon pronounced dead. While the victims are physically unharmed, the psychological trauma from the incident will haunt them forever.
You good? You good?
Remarkably, the officer managed to save the 2 hostages by only using 1 bullet to kill Darien. The reality of taking a man's life begins to overwhelm the officer as he exits the store.
Breathe, God.
Breathe. Call me. Just call me. All right, like that. I got your glass. Give me your glass.
I got it, bro.
I'm in the back. Come on.
The officer who killed Darien staggers out of Victoria's Secret, overwhelmed with emotion over having to have been forced to take a human life. But with the lives of 2 innocent civilians seconds away from death, he simply had no other choice. Taking hostages is a bit of an overreaction to being caught shoplifting, but in Darien's case it made perfect sense, at least to him. He escaped from a minimum security facility in New Hampshire just 6 days prior, where he was serving time for receiving stolen property, drug possession, burglary, and falsifying physical evidence. He would have been eligible for parole just 3 days after his death. Darien Young was desperate enough to take a mother and daughter hostage inside a Victoria's Secret. But what happens when 3 armed men in ski masks hold a terrified couple hostage?
Relax. Come on.
Hey.
On December 8, 2022, police in Akron, Ohio receive a call about men in ski masks carrying guns, seemingly attempting a home invasion. But when officers arrived, suspects Brian McCoskey, 34, Ricky Rood, 33, and Alvin Brown, 19, run inside a garage and take a defenseless couple hostage.
Hey, keep your hands up. Come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't worth it. Just let her go, man. This ain't worth it, man. This ain't worth it, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Back up now. Come on, man. Back up. This shit is not worth it.
No, over here, to the left, to the right.
Come on, bro. Come on. Relax. Come on.
Copy
20.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Stand by.
Hey.
Push yourself. You got the perimeter.
Hey, one thing up. Let him go, you're gonna get shot.
Moving west. Moving west.
Let him go. Let's go.
The suspects emerge from the garage with pistols pointed at the couple's heads. As they move around to the back of the garage, police follow with long guns ready to open fire at a moment's notice. There's no real way out of this for the suspects in coming to his senses. One of them soon surrenders.
Get on ground. Get on ground. Get on ground. Put your hand going back. I got one on the ground here.
Move.
They're running down Reed with an AK. They got an AK. They're running down Reed.
I got it.
We gotta hold this house still.
There's two on Reed.
He ran that way with an AK.
You okay?
With two of the heavily armed suspects still on the run, officers gather information from a victim before continuing the pursuit. There are reports that one of them is armed with an AK-47, which brings an entirely new level of danger to an already terrifying situation. These suspects have already shown that they're willing to take hostages in their efforts to escape, and are only growing more desperate by the second.
They ran down the street. One's got an AK.
Are you hit? What happened?
Yeah, the hostage.
15 services.
One vodka.
Hey, I need a 32 over here for at 910 Ardella. We got a black male bleeding from his face.
How
Need
bad
32
is
as
it
fast as
when
possible.
10. Your face is all
It's
bloody.
a 10.
Oh, just stop.
Copy, I'm on scene.
What?
He knocked my fucking tooth out.
As his fellow officers frantically search for the suspects, a cop finds one of the hostages brutally beaten beside his car. He's been pistol whipped by one of the suspects and is being comforted by his partner.
They mean Neville. They're all over on Neville. This is 1111 Georgia. No one's over here. They're next street over.
They're in the house or they're hunkered down?
They're hunkered down in here somewhere. You have a camera in the back?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The officers have a rough idea of where the suspects are, but what happens next catches everyone by surprise.
The other side of your fence?
Yeah,
What's the address?
I don't know what that is, but there's
That
a
way
bunch
is
of
17.
junk back.
He wants this.
Oh, that's
Okay.
12.
On the other
Okay.
side of the
101.
Hey, it's definitely there.
All right, hold that.
Don't move now! Hands up! Hands up! Get out. Driver, get out. Driver, get out. Get out. Right here! Watch the back! Watch the back! Don't move! Don't move! One in the back!
One in the back.
Here. Don't you move your hands! Don't move your hands!
Stop clicking your arms. Give me your other hand right now, mother. Yeah, dude.
Just down the street, a red minivan is passing by when a 70-year-old woman in the passenger seat signals to police that something is wrong. Just minutes earlier, the suspects had stormed into her and her husband's home and demanded to be driven out of the area. Cops swarm the van and detain the armed suspects before the innocent civilians are caught in the crossfire.
They jacked this victim. This lady, yeah, this lady's separate. Is there a plate on that? Good search. Hey, I pulled that out. Let's just leave that there. Sit up. Female. I don't know. Stand up. Maybe. Okay. They got a cell phone. They ran over there. They put in the driveway. They carjacked them. Whoa. There's another pistol right there too. All right, we need a wagon for him or a cruiser for him. So you got three? There's three. Three. Should be three, but I think they got the one already. Yeah, somebody's saying they had the other one. These two are the one I was chasing over here.
So there's an apprehension, 2 victims and 3 suspects.
Yeah. There was a victim that was beat up or something.
The apprehensions, you know where that cruiser is straight through?
Where were they at? Right down here?
They were 2 streets over. But they were running this way, so when we saw you outside, we didn't know if
I see them in the backyard.
yeah, you can see it.
Oh, Lord.
So we didn't know if they had you.
And my dog didn't bark.
After searching the suspect and putting him in the back of the police car, an officer has an interesting conversation with a nearby homeowner. In addition to the crimes officers saw the suspects commit, they also recovered several guns, cash, and other evidence from the scene. Brian, Ricky, and Alvin were all charged with aggravated robbery, kidnapping, and felonious assault. Luckily, no one was seriously injured, but what happens when a bank heist goes wrong and the cops have to make a life-saving decision?
I want to make sure he's emotional black.
Go.
On the morning of February 6, 2024, 36-year-old Sterling Avalanche walks into Bank of America in Fort Myers, Florida, and immediately puts patrons and staff on edge. Instead of walking up to the counter to conduct his business like a normal customer, he tries to plug a phone charger into the wall. And after seeing him walk in circles and repeatedly say that he needs to call his mom, an employee finally asks him to leave. He does what the employee asks, but soon returns armed with a knife and claiming to have a bomb. A SWAT team arrives to find Sterling holding 2 employees hostage, the knife held up to each of their throats.
Act out too. I get it. I can empathize with that situation. Believe me, I can. Okay? And I want to be able to help you with that. Right? As somebody else who has kids, I want to be able to help you with that. 100%. You heard? Come on, Alabachi. Right? Keep talking to me. Keep talking to me. Let me know what's going through your head right now.
As a hostage negotiator tries to calm Sterling down, a police sniper lines him up in his sights. With the employees just one wrong move away from death, the officer takes a shot.
I want to make sure he's emotional black.
Go.
The sniper shoots through a computer monitor, hitting Sterling in the center of his forehead. The shot kills him instantly. Sterling had a history of schizophrenia and drug addiction, but was constantly striving to better himself.
And about 5 minutes ago, another friend of Sterling reached out to me saying that he loved his 3 kids dearly and his late wife.
Yet despite his best efforts to put his life together, he'd experienced a series of devastating recent setbacks, including the death of his wife and a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. The case of Sterling Avalanche is tragic, but how does it compare to the man who threatens to take his wife's head off with a hatchet?
And I'm about to fucking cut your head off. Is there?
It's the evening of October 15, 2024, and 911 dispatch in Richmond, Virginia receive a call about a mentally ill man threatening his employer with a knife.
Okay, so is having like a mental health issue, and their boss called me about 40 minutes ago and said that he threatened them with a knife.
Officers arrive at the residence in question, where a neighbor informs them that the suspect, 36-year-old Kyle Harris, had cut the power to the apartment building. A family member lets them in and informs them that a child is somewhere inside. But with the lights out, officers have to proceed with extreme caution. They have no idea who exactly is in the apartment or where they're located.
Richmond Police Department, is anyone inside? Yep. It's a Richmond Police Department. Do you mind coming to the front door with your hands?
I need you to back the fuck up. I'm armed. I got a hostage.
It's the Richmond Police Department. Whoever's inside, would you mind coming to the front door with your hands?
Told you get the fuck out of my house.
The Richmond Police.
I don't give a fuck.
It's the Richmond Police Department, sir. Do you mind coming to the front door with your
Yes,
hands?
I mind.
That'll be a thing.
113 Bravo 4, can we get another available?
I need y'all to get out of the house
to our
before
location?
this person gets hurt.
Hey, so the keys in the back. I'm going to clear this thing on the left real quick.
The officers call for backup as Kyle threatens to hurt the hostage, who officers soon discover is his wife.
I want to talk.
Yeah, we're talking in a minute.
Is there a lady in here?
Yep.
Where's
I don't know
she
if you
at?
call her that.
Where is she at?
She's just sitting down right now thinking about her choices in life.
The officers decide to switch from their guns to tasers. If they charge Kyle, they don't want his wife to get caught in the crossfire. But when Kyle threatens to come at officers with his hatchet, they realize they may be forced to use more lethal methods.
Russian there, but obviously something crazy goes on.
Tell them.
About what?
I don't know.
What do you
Concern. You gotta get your
Less
concern
lethal
right now.
in case we do have to run up in there.
Yeah.
Why?
We're still up here. We're just
Yeah,
waiting on either.
as soon as I come around this corner, you
can
can trust
come
me,
out
believe
and
I'm
speak
coming
to
at
us.
you with my hatchet. No, I'm dead ass. See, you think this is a game? Yes, I'm gonna kill a police officer tonight.
No, you don't have to do.
Why don't I
This
die?
thing's gonna kill police officers.
Give a fuck.
Oh, hell no.
Why do I want to die? Why did you want me to die? Why did you have to fuck all them dudes? Suck all them? Yeah.
Ma'am,
You
if you could please come to the front door, I'd really appreciate it.
They might not make it home to their family tonight.
It's gonna be a ballistic. It's gonna be a ballistic.
Yeah, I swear to God, baby. A lot of people aren't gonna be awake tomorrow.
Officers call for backup to bring a ballistic shield as Kyle continues to verbally abuse and threaten his wife and police. He tells her that people won't wake up in the morning and it will be all because of her. It's a disturbing comment from a clearly disturbed man, and as officers continue to try to coax him out, the situation only escalates from here.
I had to put my wife. I don't want to ask my fucking wife's head. You think you're gonna tell the truth?
Ma'am,
Like, how fucked up is that?
ma'am, can you speak to us to let
She's
us know
ready
you're
to try to
okay?
make a break for it. I wouldn't do it. You're enticing her. And that'll just get her.
Hey, whoever's got the shield.
Expired. I swear to God. Hey, look, officer. I swear to God, if I get you y'all, I'm gonna cut one of your throats.
If Kyle continues to threaten the lives of the police, they'll have no choice but to use deadly force to defend themselves. His wife tries to talk some sense into him, but he simply refuses to listen to reason.
Baby, like, come on, man. No, I don't. I don't want it.
You do want it.
I
Don't
want it.
touch me. You don't get to touch me. Stop.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut the fuck
We
up.
just wanna talk.
You don't just back away from me. It's one thing for us to talk, but you don't.
I'm not joking. In here. And like, I'm about to fucking cut your head off.
Is there?
And like, all these people are gonna fight.
So all these dudes. Okay.
Want to know the truth.
I know the truth, Libby. I cut that fucking tongue out. I fucking read this.
Backup arrives with a ballistic shield, and officers can now move further into the apartment to finally confront Kyle. And by his increasingly deranged threats, it's not a second too soon.
I'm gonna kill them.
The
cops. Is that Richmond Police Department for real? What's your badge number?
Hold on.
What's your badge number?
Hold on, let me see what he's saying.
They're out there, baby. This ain't no,
He's talking to somebody else. I'm right here. Yes, clear on the right. Hold right here.
Taking extreme caution and behind the safety of the ballistic shield, officers begin to approach Kyle and his hostage.
Where are we at? Where?
Officers enter the room and see Kyle brandishing the hatchet. His wife dives for cover as they fire multiple rounds with their guns and a taser, hitting Kyle several times. Medical personnel arrive on scene and Kyle is taken to the hospital, but he dies 5 hours later.